Greetings. Okay, I feel so bad because I'm a little late and I scheduled it out a little bit later just in case because I've been running around all day today and I just got home not that long ago. So, yeah, my apologies for being fashionably late. So, yeah, happy hours. The list is still open if you guys are interested. Oh, come on now. So, if you guys see in the description, the link is there. Also pinned in the chat if you guys want to purchase a happy hour question. It's 20 for general questions, um, 25 for love, and 30 for both. So you get a love question and general question for 30, and then just a general read 20, and just a general love question 25. So yeah, all the information is linked in the description box and also pinned in the chat. So the list is fairly short. It's not too big, not too long. That don't sound right. That didn't sound right at all. Let me know if you guys can hear me too, because I don't want to start reading and you guys can't hear me because this microphone be tripping. So I have my backup one here just in case this one starts acting crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna add the names to the list of who I have so far. And if you're new, you don't know what happy hour is, it's just like a little quick, straight to the point read where I put timestamps next to each person that purchases a reading's name in the description. So once the live is over, the live stays up, it remains on YouTube. And then all you got to do is go to the description box of the video, and next to your name will be a timestamp that you can click on. You don't have to sit through this entire live sitting through me talking. You can just skip it, or to sit through someone else's reading. You don't have to do all that. You can just hit the timestamp. So yeah, that's how it works if you're new here. So I just put the list in the chat of who I have so far, of who purchased a happy hour for tonight. And yeah, so we can get started. All right, so the first person that I have on my list is Breyonna. Timestamp is 2:32. Okay. All right, Breyonna. Okay, Breyonna, your question is B-Day message. Happy early birthday, by the way. So B-Day message and energy surrounding you and dating this particular person. So let's see what the energy is surrounding, any birthday message or guidance that you might need. Let's tap in. Spirit, clear this deck. Any previous energies and messages, ask for divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity. What is it that Breyonna needs to know? Any guidance and messages for her in regards to this birthday message? Any guidance message for her? Breyonna, birthday message. What's this? The King of Pentacles flew out of the deck. I'm not sure which way he flew out, whether it's reverse, upwards. I'm going to just take it this way. So the Moon, the Three of Pentacles, the Fool. Wow, you got quite a few cards trying to come out. King of Wands, Seven of Cups. The first thing that I'm getting is like you have options. Okay, so whether that's like this married couple still up here. I didn't know they were still over here. Anyway, and speaking of, you got the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck too. Interesting. Anywho, I feel like this could be pertaining to your love life. So I know this is like supposed to be a birthday guidance, but for some reason, Spirit's wanting you to know you have options, and I feel like they want you to kind of be lighthearted when it comes to these options and not in a frivolous sense. So yeah, not to be frivolous with your choices or your options. Be wise and choose wisely. And this may not just be pertaining to love and romance, but I do kind of feel like it is for the most part with the King of Wands, King of Pentacles energy. But it's more so like a balance between, what brings you excitement, what brings you passion, what brings you joy, but also, think wisely and choose wisely. Think about your future. So this can be applied outside of love as well. But there's this thing about you being, I feel Spirit saying, yes, enjoy the journey, be present, be open, but also be wise and be discerning. Um, there is something that you're working on. I feel like this could be more of a personal thing that you're working on within yourself. With the moon card here, I feel like it's parts of yourself that I feel like there's parts of yourself that if you, I'm trying my best to describe this energy because it feels like you haven't really met a certain aspect of yourself, where it's like you're merging, it's like merging parts of yourself as one. It's like parts of yourself that maybe you kind of feel comfortable, and parts of yourself where you don't feel completely comfortable or you haven't fully embraced, or maybe parts of yourself that you're maturing versus other parts that are very well matured. It's like bridging the gap between both those parts of yourself and becoming one within self. Um, trying my best to describe this energy because it's like it sounds like it could be multiple messages, but it's actually like in one message. Like choosing wisely in regards to your path is also connected to meeting this other aspect, a part of yourself, embracing all parts of yourself. But it's like, I'm going to clarify that moon card. This could be around you trusting yourself as well. Like that could be a part of the embracing the self, is trusting in your inner guidance, your inner wisdom, your choices that you make. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, so like this is a journey. It's meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to bring passion, but there's also that healthy balance of being wise and be discerning with where you place your time and your energy, what you allow into your life, who you allow into your life, how you proceed, how you move forward. So there's something with that. So around your birthday, this could kind of I wouldn't say be tested because that's not the right term. Not necessarily tested, but just kind of like in a way where you have the choice to walk differently or integrate parts of yourself. I hope I'm making sense. Because hell, that was confusing to me. Um, so yeah, let's tap in and see. I'm gonna ask Spirit the second question as far as what do you need to know in regards to dating this other person? What is a message surrounding dating? Ooh, those cards flew right out. They both flew up, or all three of these cards actually flew up in reverse, but you got the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting because you had the King of Pentacles in your other spread. Nine of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Swords. And then the Page of Wands was the only card technically that came upright, but I'm going to leave these cards upright because this could kind of tie into the message that I got prior. It's like an aspect of it. So this is something that I feel like, hey Zena. Okay, I got you. This could be like this is something you're coming out of, or this is something that Spirit is kind of like preventing you from repeating something here. So stepping out of this is kind of like take this into consideration, like not to put so much focus on the person or you and the person, it's more so like about you and how you relate to the situation with this person, if that makes sense. So the Queen of Pentacles being here, I feel, again, this is about choices. This is about choosing wisely, your investments. And this ties into something with self-love. So self-love doesn't have to be, to say that you don't love yourself. It's just one of those ways that when we make wise choices and decisions for ourselves, that is an aspect of self-love, right? So there's something that ties into that when it comes to versus you and this person. It's like a lesson here, something that you're being, I keep wanting to say tested, but it's not really a test. It's like, I guess you're just applying yourself. So when we hear like, oh, you're being tested, it's like spirit is watching and waiting to see if we'll either get something right or we'll fuck it up, rather than like a test where you're exercising or utilizing, what you've learned, what you've gathered, and whether that determines you're prepared or you still need to learn something. So it's not like being put to the test and like this cruel, this cruelty. It's like this has something to do with your self development, and it's tied into self-worth, self-value, what's best for me, my choices, my decisions, me using my wisdom, my discernment. But it's also, are you going to fall back into the trap of something you fear? Because the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, they go hand in hand. That is, I feel like, the the mastering is overcoming some level of fear that you have, or getting something right or not getting it right. It's like you have to overcome that fear. I hope that makes sense. Or I hope I'm making sense, period. But the Page of Wands, technically being the only one that wanted to come out upright, where these cards try to come out in reverse. This to me feels like Spirit wants you to go light. I'm not getting any warnings here about this situation or this person, because they're leaving it up to you to decide what's worthy of your time and what's not, but not with the perspective, oh, I'm a fuck up or it's going to be successful. Like, don't go into the mindset worrying about that so much. Because when you do that, you're not going to make the best decisions when you're either worrying about, oh, how can I get it right and not fuck it up? Or I shouldn't proceed because what if I fuck it up and it doesn't work out? Like, don't come from that perspective. Either side of it don't come from those angles. More so from a place of exploration, adventure, but with your head screwed on, right? You know what I mean? Like, you're open, but if something is off, if something feels like a red flag, or this person shows you that they are not trustworthy or they're not worthy of your time, then it's like, okay, cool, I could pull out. But Spirit wants you to go light. Let's see what's at the top of the deck. Six of Swords. I don't see, if you're wondering, what? If you're worried about like something negative happening, or I feel like with the Six of Swords, you're safe to move forward. There's no blockages, there's nothing troubling ahead. This is a clear thing for you to travel forward to and through. With the World card, this could either be like an end of a chapter or a cycle for you in your love life, the way that your love life has been going, or the way that you move in love. It's like you're not going to be able to repeat the same things. Like, this is the final aspect. And whether this ends in you and this person being together or it doesn't, either way it goes, there's no loss here, because I'm not getting that this is like, if let's say for instance, because I hope I'm making sense, when we get love reads, we're attached to like an outcome, most likely, right? We want to know if this person is worthy of our time. Is this going to end up being something bad, or is this person good? Do they have good intentions? Like, these are all things worthy of asking. So in your instance, like, I don't see anything negative here at all. The only thing that I would say is like Spirit wants you to be open and not be so fixated or looking for an outcome at all, but still move with your eyes open and to discern, okay, this is for me or this ain't for me. Like, but allow yourself to give it that opportunity and that chance. Don't go in looking for a victory or a failure. Go in as an adventure, and if it shows you that it's not for your highest good, let it go and walk away. That's all they're wanting to give to you. Okay. Your heart is not in danger. You have the power in this. Like, right now, you're in the power seat because, yeah, you got to trust your intuition. Like I was saying, this is about you trusting yourself with the High Priestess, trusting you. You decide whether this is worth your time or your energy or not. that's what they want to give to you. So I hope that this resonates. I know that was like, just to get to that one point. I hate when it's like this. Why would she do that while I'm trying to read? Okay. I think the sound is still good. I wanted to make sure the sound was still there. I don't know why she would call me right now. Okay. Um yeah, but Breyonna, that's your reading, sis. I hope you enjoy your birthday, your weekend, and be safe. Turn up if that's what you're gonna do, or just be okay. All right, so I'm gonna move on to Miss L. All right. Let me see. Mm, okay. So your question is, what is this person's intentions as far as like why did he come back, and career, on your corporate career. Okay. Okay. So what was this person's intentions on coming back? Let's see. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine guidance, truth, and clarity. What do you want her to know as far as why has this person come back? What's their intentions with coming back? What's their intentions? Oh, two cards came out. King of Pentacles, or no, Four of Pentacles. Sorry, Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands. I'm gonna pull one more because I'm kind of Knight of Cups. Okay. So the Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups flew out of the deck and they landed like this when I flipped them over. They're in reverse. And I can understand why, like from your perspective, from your position, there's something about confusion when it comes to whether you receive an offer or you don't. Like, is this something that I should be open to or not be open to? As far as maybe this person's love offer energy, because the Four of Pentacles, their intentions, I feel like, is to hold on to you. Like I don't know if this was your reading, or because I might be getting because the energy sounds very similar to another person that I read for when I do these reads, like my happy hours. Like it sounds very familiar to her energy and her person situation. Like it's this, I don't want you to get too far, and kind of this energy of they don't feel completely worthy of you. Like this person, how they measure themselves up to you or what they think that you deserve or what you want, they don't feel like they measure up. But there's like, I want to keep you, I want to hold on to you, I don't want you to go too far. With the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups being a woman, it's like this person fears you moving in a completely different direction, that your heart is going to lead you somewhere else. It doesn't have to be to someone else, but somewhere else far from them, where you don't really want them or you don't need whatever it is that they're bringing to you. So their intentions, like their main energy, because all the other cards are feminine, this you don't really know. The Ace of Cups is more of just like an energy. It is what it is. Where there's a woman in the Seven of Cups, there's a woman in the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups, and the only male energy here is the Four of Pentacles. So it sits in the center. I feel like that's the person that we're talking about. So his intentions mainly is they don't want you to go too far. They don't want you to get away. They don't really want to let you go. But there's like an element to the Four of Pentacles that's kind of selfish, kind of stubborn energy, kind of fixed. So it's like there's something here, like with this person, where they're not completely able to give, or like I said, that could be that complex that they have. But I pick this up all the time for your person, that there's some level of inadequacy that they feel like in comparison to you, or what they would want to give you, or how they want to show up for you. There's like, there's something here. Like there's this block. I'm trying to get to the root of it with the Four of Pentacles because I feel it. I'm trying to explain it. Let me clarify. Four of Pentacles. Thank you. Yeah, Nine of Wands. It's like wounded energy. This person could feel like they're not like completely ready for you. It's like this. It's like a student studying or doing his homework. It's like very focused, very intent. It's like this person is not completely to the point where they've given up. Obviously they wouldn't have come back, but it's like whatever the block is for this person is not great enough for them to be like, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to try it, love. Like they still have something inside of them. There's still a level of stamina or resilience in this person that I feel like they're willing, or they have it in them to overcome whatever it is that's a block for them in love or in this situation specifically. So the reason why this person is still, I'm reading yours, I'm on your reading right now. The reason why this person has come back is because they don't want to let you go. There's a part of them that wants to hold on to this. They see value in this. They see value in you. They may struggle with value within themselves. They're feeling like they're worthy, or they have something to offer you, but there's still a desire to still like try at this. My thing is this person, and granted, we all have insecurities and we have fears, and we've been through shit before, so we can't control or force a person to just overcome that and not try, or try to understand or have compassion for people. Because I do feel like, granted, with the Nine of Wands, when I see this card, it is a card that does show a little bit of opposition and challenge, and it's like where you're almost at that finish line. You're almost there, you're close but not quite. There's still that, I know I can make it though. I'm gonna try, I'm gonna do it. I got this far. I'm not gonna stop here. I have fears. I have insecurities. I have a little worry about what if this is a repeated cycle? What if this happens all over, all the things that I've endured? What if I have to go through that again? But it's like, no, you're close. You just gotta push yourself. I feel like that's this person's energy when it comes to love, and when it comes to this. It's like, yeah, I have some fears. I have some insecurities. I've been through shit before, but I'm going to push. I'm going to at least try. And granted, yeah, I got some things that I need to work on. I'm not perfect. I don't feel capable fully, but I'm going to try. That's what I get from this person's energy right now. That's their intentions, or that's why they've coming back. That's their energy around this. So I hope that I explained that well, because it was like kind of hard to get that out. So your corporate career read, let's tap into that. And Simone, I see you. So after Jennifer will be Elsena, Simone so far. I haven't updated the list yet, but I got you. I got you, ladies. All right. Okay, so for L, Divine Spirit, this corporate career, what's the message surrounding this? What's the message surrounding this? What's the message? Ooh. The Three of Cups. I was about to say four. The Moon. It's a lot of celebratory, witchy energy. The World and the Hierophant. Wow. You have three major arcana cards. I just kind of like, that just sat in real quick. So the Three of Cups, the Moon, the World, and the Hierophant. This screams community energy. Getting a lot of that. I do see some sort of success in the end. Now, I'm getting the energy of like spiritual work, rituals or something. So this has something to do with people also connected to your soul tribe. So it's like when you connect or align yourself with a specific type of energy, or a group of people, or maybe a couple of people. I don't know what this has to do with a corporate career, but I'm getting like, depending on the people that you choose to connect with, maybe network with or work in the same energy or field as you is like the right people. It could be very powerful energy. And I do see a successful energy. I would say if I was to give you advice around this, like the key here is partnership, networking, soul tribe, like be very discerning of the company or the energy you keep as well. So it's like where you're headed, where you're going, you have to be surrounded by people that add, that edify rather than subtract, distract. um like the Three of Cups and the Moon, to me, it's like you got to know if it's a hidden enemy or is it who they say that they are, because there's a woman wearing a mask that looks like a wolf mask and the other woman is wearing a dog mask. So like dogs typically represent a man's best friend, right, or a companion, and wolves can get a positive rap and they can also get a negative rap. But in this instance, I have to say that what I'm getting is like wolves in sheep clothing versus who is a loyal companion. Like you got to know the two. I don't know what this has to do with your corporate career. It could just be when it comes to you being successful, you do have to be mindful of the people that you keep in your surroundings. Your like the company that you keep, who you align with is everything. And also going into business or the companies that you work with, there's something about either it could add power or it could take away. But either way it goes, I'm getting like by you being wise in that, there's something successful that comes forward. So the World card, Three of Cups, is like something to celebrate, some type of triumph. So I do see you being successful in the corporate world. It really just depends on who you align with, and keep your integrity, keep your morals with the Hierophant. Stand firm in your beliefs, not be persuaded by people. With the Moon card and Three of Cups, to me, it's like, again, that whole thing of like, be wise on the company you've been keeping. So yeah. Yeah, so whatever the opportunity, like you said, you've been waiting on this opportunity, whatever the opportunity is at hand, it does seem like there's positive energy around it. I would say just be discerning. Um, do certain things align with your morals and your values. Like you'll get far, because I know like in some cases, like some people, they do get far by doing, immoral things, being underhanded, stepping on people's toes, trying to climb the ladder and all of that. Like, yeah, some people get successful and get far with that, but that's not your path. Spirit is saying that you're going to do far better and be successful when you align yourself with the right people, the right energies, and stay in integrity. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. The Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, so that can also be taken as a big opportunity or blessing that comes your way. All right. All right. So let's go ahead. You're welcome, sis. You're welcome. Much love as always. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Be safe as always. What is that noise? What the fuck is wrong with, like, they just be doing the most. I tell you, like when I do my reads, like just no consideration that I'm trying to read. Okay, so 28. Let's see, 2850 for Melody is your timestamp. After Melody is Anna, Rose, Jennifer, Elsena, and Simone so far as who I have on the list. Um, so Melody, let's see, where, oh, okay, so what is this person's impressions and assumptions? Impressions and assumptions about you, and if you were to be in a connection, what would your relationship dynamic be like? Oh, I almost dropped my damn phone over here. Okay, what is the person in question? I'm always asking about impressions about her. Holy Spirit, thank you for divine wisdom. I clear up previous energies. I for divine wisdom, divine truth. Oh, goodness. Queen of Cups. Let's see. Ooh, you have a lot of cards. Wow. You have the King and Queen of Cups that came out. So there's the King of Cups right there, and the Queen of Cups was the first one out. Interesting. I'm gonna put this back. So just based off of that so far, I will say there is a mutual maybe feeling towards each other. Their assumptions or impressions about you might be kind of like a similar vibe to how you feel about them. But also too, like maybe you guys see each other kind of like in a similar way. So I feel like in a positive way though. I don't get nothing messy, not from this energy. So you have the Queen of Cups, the Justice card, the Eight of Cups, and the Star. So I feel like your person sees you generally, like their impressions of you are that you are a sweet person, that you're kind, that you mean well, and that there is a part of you though that is rightfully protective of your energy at the same time. Like you treat people how you want to be treated. You may also like if people treat you funny, they like show you that not to be trusted, that you are someone that will walk away, but it seems like not in a messy way. It's just kind of like you treat people in a just way, like you're fair. Like if you treat me with kindness, you treat me with love, I'll give that back. If you treat me like shit or you disrespect me, then I'm just going to remove my energy as accordingly, or you try to play me and it's like I'll show you, not like in a vindictive way, but just like okay, you misread me. You got me all wrong. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not to be taken for weakness. And I feel you will walk away from people. They feel like you're someone that pours into people as you would want to be poured into. They may also kind of get like a tendency at times where you might be an overgiver. But at the same time, it's like if I have to walk away or if I have to cut someone off, it would hurt if I seen that this person was not who I thought they were, or I'm being cool, I'm being chill, I ain't bothering nobody, I'm not hurting anybody, and they treat me badly. It would hurt for me to, discover that about them or have to walk away from a person I care about. But if I have to, I will. So they see you as someone that's just fair and just in your energy, but that you're someone that is emotional, that you do have a sensitivity to you, which I feel like this person doesn't look at it as a weakness. They actually like have compassion for you because to some degree this person resonates with how you are. Because the King of Cups did come out. So let me see if I can, did I put it back at the top or the bottom? Let me see at the top. So yeah, the Eight of Swords wanted to come out too with this King of Cups. The World wanted to come out to cover her up because she's naked. The Eight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Cups was the last card. So yeah, this person can kind of like feel you on that. Um, they may see you with someone that hasn't fully let go of the past. This person sees you as someone that has a lot of layers to you, or they kind of perceive that you would. Maybe they haven't seen all of the layers or experienced all of the layers or facets of you, but they know that there's more. So far, what I'm getting like as far as their impressions about you, their assumptions, it's just that like you're a sweet person, you're a sensitive person, you feel, you care for people, but you're also someone that will not be mistreated, or even though it would hurt for you to walk away or cut people off or discover that people are not as kind as maybe you were to them or as you thought them to be, that it would hurt to walk away, but you'll do it. um this person could also like find your energy to be very like chill and peaceful, like pleasant to be around. Even if you might see yourself as someone that's laid back or maybe chill, you might be like, I'm boring or I'm too chill. Like, no, this person kind of, I feel like this person likes your energy. Like, you have a vibe that's kind of chill, it's laid back, it's just kind of like this watery energy. So when I think of water, I think of kind of serene, a peace, a gentle, calm energy when it's not raging, of course. But yeah, a person with depth because they have kind of like a similar energy to them with the King of Cups. So let's see. Your other question was if you were to be in a connection with this person, what would your relationship dynamic be like? Let's see. Potentially, If these two were to be in a connection together, what would this relationship dynamic be like between Melody and her person in question? What this energy be like? The King of Wands. The Justice card came out again. The Star also came out again. And now you have the Knight of Cups, which is a female depiction of the Knight of Cups. So I feel like your relationship dynamic, like this person, I feel like there would be a lot of passion from this person's end. So this person could be someone that would do a lot of pursuing. They would show you physically that they're attracted to you. So whether that's like them initiating, sex a lot with you, or them just like, giving you the vibe of like, I'm into you, like whether it's their touch, whether it's their look, their gaze towards you. Um, I feel like this person would want to lead the connection. They would be maybe traditionally masculine, as far as courting and dating is concerned. I do see you being more emotional based, whereas this person is more, I feel like, prone to sometimes being in their ego, being prideful, but there's a part of them that's like, it's exciting, it's sexy, it's fun. Um, you guys could have like a honeymoon type of energy, like, they call it the honeymoon phase. But I see a lot of maybe you feeling like this person is the closest thing to a dream come true. With the Justice card, I do get again like how this person assumes you to be. I feel like it's fact where you give, you may overgive at times, but soon as you discover that, hey, like this person is mistreating me, like I don't mind giving and maybe a little bit over giving at times. Like it's okay. I can make up for that. I have a lot of love to give. But soon as I find that somebody is not treating me right or worthy of my energy in any kind of way, I will act accordingly. So this person and you, I feel like there's a level of balance that would be needed here, because I do see that there is a tendency to overextend and give of yourself emotionally. And I feel like it's because this person does spark something inside of you that maybe you desired, or you've been looking for, looking to have that fulfilled. So this person could either feel like they are that, or they're the closest thing to it. So it's kind of like, I feel like you'll make a choice or decision to pour into this. I want to clarify this King of Wands though. Queen of Cups. Yeah, because they view you as this. So there's a part of them that may be overprotective of your energy too, though. Like this person, I don't feel like they would seek to hurt you or seek to take advantage of you, because they have this assumption, like in the last spread, of you as the Queen of Cups as someone that's very giving, very loving. And I feel like this person does not want to harm you. They may have their own little hangups. So this person can be quite a chameleon. Like this person can remain true and authentic to who they are, but they also kind of shape their passions around depending on who they're connecting with, who they're in a relationship with. So with you, I feel like that passionate energy might bring out a protective side in them, because you as the Queen of Cups, it's like this, I want to protect you, or I'm not, going to harm you. I know with you, I can't be a certain way, or I can't say or do certain things because I don't want to hurt you, or I don't want other people, I will not allow other people to do the same to you. So that's kind of the energy that I get from this. Your person can have a little bit of a temper as well. I don't feel like it's towards you. You just might see it. You might like kind of see this come out of them, but I don't feel like it would ever be directed towards you. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm getting from this potential dynamic if you guys were to be together. All right. Ooh. Trade card try to fly out. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Melody. I hope that resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a safe weekend and that you enjoy yourself as well. Okay, sir. Where we at on the list? Excuse me. It's been a long day, y'all. Anna, you're up next. Mars. In other words, Mars. 40 and 21 seconds at your timestamp. Okay. Um. Um. Are the visions regarding this specific person merely delusions or given to you by that person or a higher source? Okay. Let's see. Her previous energy, spirit. Are these visions regarding this person in question merely delusions, or are they given to her? Oh shit. Something flew on the floor, of course. It wouldn't be my reading if a card didn't fly on the floor. The Two of Cups came out. I don't know if it's in reverse or not. Ten of Wands is here. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. The Moon card is at the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. There's something around your intuition or shaping or working towards discernment. Because I don't want to say like it's straight up delusions or that it is coming from a high, because there's this energy of discernment. Like you're getting some things, but it's like discerning what is it that you're receiving. Because I always tell people this. Let's say like for people, like the most common sign for most people when it's like they're feeling a connection to someone, they might see this person's name everywhere or something, something connected to this person. And then they'll assume like, oh, that must mean that we're meant to be together, or this is a sign from the universe. And yes, it could very well be a sign from the universe, but you have to discern, why am I seeing this? Why is the sign coming to me? Instead of going, oh, I seen the name, I don't know. I don't know shit. I was about to say some crazy name. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I seen blank, blank, blank. So that must mean that we're meant to be together. But instead of tapping in and saying, Spirit, why am I seeing this? Why am I hearing this? I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to like train you. In other words, the Ten of Wands to me, this is like some type of energy that may be burdensome to you, but I feel like it's something about labor or work. It doesn't have to be as hard as it seems, but there is something that is meant to help you use your wisdom and your discernment. Like Spirit is giving you gems and giving you nuggets. The Knight of Pentacles to me sometimes can be like a guardian, could be like an angel or like a spirit guide. In this instance, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, to me, that's like Spirit is giving you something. So something that you're receiving, it is coming from the divine, but it's like Spirit wants you to discern the vision. See how this woman is looking at this painting? It's like discern the vision, discern what it is that you're receiving, because there is a little bit of a potential to get carried away. And then at the bottom of that is the Five of Swords. So yeah, it's like you gotta temper the energy, because there's a need for you to kind of ground yourself with the Two of Pentacles. I'm sorry, not the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. I'm not really getting a lot of spiritual, psychic energy from those cards. So I will say there's something that Spirit is showing to you, but it's up to you to discern what it is and not kind of jump the gun and be like, oh, it must mean this or it means that. It's like, why are you showing me this? And I feel like that's what they want you to navigate through. There's this overly burdened energy that I'm picking up on, because the Two of Cups, you're feeling something. It's like either you feel like there's a connection, there's something that is connecting you to another person. There is this energy of that. But I feel like Spirit is saying, like, look at this in a practical sense. How can I apply this in a practical way? instead of jumping the gun and being like, oh, this must mean this. It's like, use your discernment. And that's with anything, not just with this situation. Anytime spirit shows us something, we might know immediately, like, oh, that means that. But there's those cases where we'll get something and it's like, okay, I don't understand, or what is this? Instead of going into that realm of either fantasy or even running away from it, ask spirit, what are you showing me? It would save you a lot of trouble. Like, trust me. Like, there's been instances where I felt like spirit was showing me something, but then when I look back, I'm like, oh, spirit, that's what you meant by that. You know, we don't, with spiritual things, sometimes it's not always easy to understand the spiritual, but sometimes the spiritual can also just be, it is what it is, but you have to use your wisdom. So I wouldn't say delusions per se. It's like discerning, what is it that you're seeing? What are you receiving? Why is it there? What does this mean? Is this coming from me? Is this really coming from you? Like, spirit wants you to explore. Like, spirit wants you to explore your discernment and like really look into things. Be practical, move wisely. Like, you don't gotta, take anything if you don't know or understand what it is. And some things that are not meant to be fully understood. But in this instance, I feel like spirit wants you to walk with kind of walk in a grounded sense with this and explore and discern. Does that make sense? So I feel like what you're receiving, there's something around like divine source in it. I don't feel like this person is sending or get like that. No, I don't see that. Um, but it's something with spirit, divine source involved, and like your divine team. Okay. So your other question: are you as psychic and intuitive as you believe you to be? Are you a psychic? Let's see. Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for divine guidance and wisdom, divine truth. Thank you for your divine wisdom. Thank you for your divine wisdom, divine truth. Holy Spirit. Okay. I feel like you are highly in tune with the star card standing out to me. I feel like you are. I feel like whatever is causing you to ask about this, it is love related, because there's something that is kind of like testing you a little bit. Like, it could be a 50-50 of, you could see how your intuition has been on point around certain things. You feel this connectivity to your intuition as it pertains to love. But there's another side with love too that makes you doubt your intuition at times too. So it's kind of like this 50-50 split with the 10 of cups here, the 5 of swords, the 7 of wands, and the 6 of cups. It's like positive and kind of like 2 positive cards and 2 challenging cards. With the star being at the center, I do feel like you are psychic. You do have gifts. You are in tune. But again, it's like spirit is saying, like, learning how to discern and how to navigate through that. 5 of swords, 7 of wands. So something with your love life very well could be that one thing that, or one of the biggest things that's going to help you trust your intuition. Because with love, you got to trust yourself before you can trust another person, or you can trust the path of love. It's like you got to trust self. You got to trust spirit. What I'm feeling is this impression I'm getting. Is this, is this right? Is this accurate? Is this safe? Is this wise? Like, when you're moving like that, like, in a sense, like, you are using your intuition. You're navigating through your discernment. So I feel like love is one of those things that spirit is using. So I would say that you're very psychic, but there's like, if you're trying to like equate how psychic and how on point and intuitive you are up against like a love situation, tread lightly with that. Because again, going back to your first question, I will say that again, Spirit wants you to be grounded and practical and ask questions and use your discernment with Spirit before you just like take on certain things or take something at face value, like, oh, because this, I had this dream, instead of going, Spirit, what did that dream mean? Why did I dream of this? Instead of like, oh, I saw myself in a wedding dress and the person was right there. Ask Spirit, what did that mean? Or where is this coming from? What is the source of this? And yeah, you can ask an outsider, like ask me, but at the end of the day, you're not going to always have that. You got to have that discernment and connection with self and God, source, whatever you want to call it, your spiritual team, to help reveal that to you. Because there's going to be instances where you're not going to be able to run to the cards. Like, I learned that from myself. Like, you're not going to always be able to run to the cards or ask somebody else, like, hey, can you, am I tripping? Like, no, you got to know within yourself, because there's going to be moments where you're going to have to make decisions and use your discernment and see things without other people's hand. You know what I mean? This is helping you shrink whatever this love energy situation, whatever this is that you are feeling or experiencing. This is connected to you and your discernment. Like, it's a muscle for you. It's a muscle strengthener. Just drop the card. Okay, last question. What does the partner entering your life right now think of you when they first see you? Let's see. Spirit. Let me read that again, because I just forgot as quickly as I just read it. Where is it at? What does the partner entering your life now think of you when he first sees you? What is this person? Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Let's see, one more. Spirit, one more. Oh, what is it? Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Some of this energy kind of feels, I have to be honest, like some of this is kind of like Spirit not giving me too much. So I'm not going to just like fetch for something that is not there. So the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, like you're concerning yourself with something that you shouldn't be worried about. So this question is not something that you really need to really know the answer to, at least not right now. Like, it's not something that would really serve you to know or even matter. Not because like this person is going to see you in a negative light. It's just like something that knowing, even if you feel like, oh, I don't know now, but I would rather know than not know. Even with that, it's not going to serve you with knowing. The Nine of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like whoever this person is that's entering your life now, there's kind of this person is either right now focused on self and cultivating self, or like improving themselves, I should say. But at the same time, there's like this observant energy. So this person can be very observant of your energy. There's almost like maybe an energy that comes from you that's not completely entirely comfortable with yourself. Maybe like you're in your head sometimes. You could be prone to overthinking, and that could be something that's shown through like your body language. Like, it's easy to see that on you. But again, Spirit is saying like this question that you're asking, it's almost like you asking, what should I wear? Like asking the tarot, what should I wear tomorrow for work or wherever I'm going or on a date? And Spirit is like, why do you need to know that? That's not something that really should be concerning you. The tomorrow will worry about itself. Right now, it's like Okay, this makes sense. This situation could be a bit like your love life, or maybe a particular love situation. You're allowing it to cloud a lot of your mental capacity and space. It's kind of like it could be a distraction to you, because with the Nine of Swords, this Queen of Swords is looking towards the Nine of Swords, and it's like this is causing you to be in your head a lot, causing you to swirl with different thoughts. There's no clarity, there's no peace. It's like your mind, let's say for instance, because this is what I'm feeling energetically. So if your mind is, let's say your mind is the sky, and you could have a clear blue sky, but soon as you start filling up that clear blue sky with all these different clouds, which say, let's say like different things about your love life. Okay, when is this person coming in? Is what about this person, that, and this and that, and you're clouding your mind with just that one specific thing, then it's like this cloudiness. Now you lack clarity. That's the vibe that I get from this. Like this isn't something that spirit is like, not to, not to say that you're in the wrong for asking. You have every right to ask what you want to ask and know what you want to know. But some things, it's like spirit is saying like they're not for you to worry about. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Like your mind is clouded on something or multiple things that could be causing you a lack of inner peace, if that makes sense. Like you could be using too much of that mental space. There's no ground, because I'm looking at this Queen of Swords and it's like she's up in the sky with all these clouds. Okay. I hope that makes sense, or that kind of helps you out a bit. Okay. So I'm sending much love to you, sis, as always. But yeah, use your intuition, keep strengthening it, working on it, trusting it. Okay. It's okay to get things wrong sometimes, or you know what I mean? It's all about learning and trusting like yourself. That's really what intuition is, and trusting spirit, like knowing how to discern, what that looks like, how to move in it. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Rose. 5723 is your timestamp. Okay, so Rose, after that is Jennifer, Elsena, Simone is who I have so far. Okay. So Rosie, what's next for you in love, or to look forward to? Like, what's next in love that you have to look forward to? In other words, Holy Spirit, what does Rose have to look forward to in love? What's coming next in love that she has to look forward to? What's next in love that Rosie has to look forward to? What's next? Hey, sis. Me too. It kind of reminds me of, what is that deck called? Um, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh gosh, it's gonna drive me nuts because I don't have the. I thought I had that deck on my desk, but I don't. It's probably on my bookshelf. Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, Five of Cups. Damn, Nine of Cups, good. Ace of Pentacles, good. I'm like, dang. It's, but the Four of Cups is not a bad card in this deck. Um, Oh, it's called the This Might Hurt Tarot. This is what this deck reminds me of, but it's the Urban Enigma Tarot. It reminds, like, the art is kind of similar to This Might Hurt deck a little bit. Like, almost like they kind of bootlegged it a little bit, copied it. But anyway, so what I'm getting for you, Rosie, with the Four Cups, there's a balancing act going on where I feel like you're in this state of self-care and readjusting, realigning yourself, finding, kind of getting back to that inner space, that inner peace right now when it comes to yourself, but also connected to love. So it's like you realigning, like pouring back into yourself in some kind of way. I feel like there could be easily, like, you could take maybe certain opportunities, like these different cups. Like one looks like a coffee cup, one looks like a tea cup. One has like visibly has some type of coffee or tea in it, and then the other is kind of like you can't really see what's in it, but she's holding one cup. So it's like rejecting maybe certain love offers, or it could just be it's easy to slip into the trap and kind of like fall into a certain type of energy or emotion connected to love, or maybe an archetype with love, because I'm getting many things from these cups. But instead it's like this one cup that she's holding while she's balancing herself is like this is what she wants and she's not settling for less. And I feel like with this 8 of Cups and 5 of Cups, like, yeah, it might hurt to remove of yourself or walk away, detach, but there's something rewarding in love coming for you. And it's like there's something with this 9 of Cups, this person, this man in this card, he's creating a cup. He's like this pottery. So you're holding on to, I feel like, what it is that you desire and what you want. Like you're not wavering in that. Maybe the type of love that you wish to experience and feel, and it's being cultivated for you. So this potter, you know how they call like God the potter or Jesus the potter? I can't remember if it's like God, but like something with the potter, the creator, right? This could represent the divine source, your divine team creating that thing that you desire that's for you and being served to you with the Ace of Pentacles, something that's more long lasting. Somebody could come out of the shadows. There's this man, you see how he's kind of hidden in the dark, but you can barely see like his total body. You can only see his legs and his feet, but the rest of him is like hidden in the shadows. Yeah, and even at the bottom of that, you have the 3 of Pentacles. Like you're being worked on. It's like you're being remolded, reshaped. This new energy, this new you. So it's like to prepare yourself to receive that which you desire. Like you have to be a new creature to receive that. Be a new person. Whoever this person is that's coming into your life, spirit might give you kind of like glimpses of who this person is, like parts of themselves, like their character, how they move, who they are as a person before they reveal an identity. So they may want you to get to know this person based off of like their stature, their footing, who they are. Like I said, like who they are as a person, what they stand on, what they believe. Because that's all you can see is this person's feet. What kind of path do they lead? That's what's most important. And I feel like that's going to help you discern and identify who this person is. As far as like when they physically show up in your presence, you'll be like, oh, I could tell this is my person by the way that, you know, what spirit is revealed to me about them, how they move, how they are as a person, the type of path that they lead, what they stand for, what they believe in, what's their integrity, do they have integrity, their character. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this energy. I like the way spirit flipped it and put it down like that. I like that. But yeah, this is a new deck, but that's how I'm reading it. Let me see. I'm going to clarify this 9 of Cups real quick too. Just let's see. 9 of Cups. Yeah, there's the energy of 9 too. I just noticed the Hermit and the 9 of Cups, like that energy of mastery and completion. The Hierophant with the Page of Cups, somebody that would offer you real commitment. Someone that could be a little bit idealistic about love, someone that they already have a vision as far as like what they want. So this is somebody that's going to come in knowing what they want in love. I don't see any confusion around it. I don't see somebody that's just like, oh, I'm just going to go with the flow, like in a sense of just leave things up in the air. They'll take what they can get. It's like, no, this person's very clear about what they want out of love, or, you know, the type of love experience. Like this person isn't going to be confused. I don't feel like this person is completely experienced, maybe in commitment, or maybe they've never been in a serious commitment. That doesn't take away though from the heart of the person though. Okay. Yeah, it's like this is somebody, one of the biggest things I feel about this person's energy that stands out is like this person has direction in life. Like they're clear about the path that they're walking. Because he's holding the star, then his north star, his north node, you can't really see it because that glare. He's carrying his star in his hand. I don't know if you can see it. All right. Beautiful. I like that. I like that reading. Okay. So that was your reading, Rose. I hope that made sense when you see it or speaks to your spirit. You know, it rings true. So as always, I'm sending love to you. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Jennifer. Then after Jennifer, Elsena, Simone. So I have so far. All right. Jennifer, your timestamp is, wait, what was it? 106:04. Okay. All right. What is this person's current feelings towards you? Okay. Spirit, what does Jennifer need to know about this current person's energy? Ooh, dang. That page of swords flew out like it flew out the sky or something. Like, dang. Ooh, Jesus. Come on now. The Hierophant. There's a lot of cards trying to come out. Like, oh my God. And then some of them flipped up. Wait, this one. Okay. Weird. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck? How did it get back like that? The Five of Cups, I don't even know how it fell like that. And it was shaped funny. Okay. You got a lot of major arcana cards too. So the Emperor, the Hangman in reverse, the Magician, the I get a lot of anxious energies. I don't know if this is your energy or theirs, because it's a lot of anxious ass shit. Like the cards is coming out like fishes out of water. The Eight of Swords, the Justice card, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the five. Look at all these damn cards. Five of Cups. There's just too many cards. Either you or this person is heavily like anxious right now. I feel like your person is being very watchful and very observant, like keeping an eye, keeping a tab, or just like watching you, whether this is like from afar and or like when you guys are present with each other, if it's like conversations, this person is reading into everything that you say. There's a deep observant energy here, very watchful energy. So this person could feel a little bit stuck as to maybe how to get something to move forward. And your person, if I'm not mistaken, I could swear that this person came out with the Magician card last week too. And I was getting this energy, which I always do for this person, that they 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 result to kind of like using maybe like tricks and persuasion and charm and seduction to kind of like shift things or like as a means to take action. Like if I do this, if I say this would work, but it's not necessarily like coming from the heart. That's what I get from this person. Like they're still not getting it. Like, bruh, like come on, like when you gonna get it? Like when you gonna get it? Like that this energy requires you to step out from your heart. You're not going to be able, like, you got to be vulnerable. You got to be real. You got to take that step. It's like you got to be brave. You got to take the pampers off and put the big boy draw. Like, you can't do that. And did I see if it's a new person? Ooh, mm, It does feel new to me. I could be wrong, but sorry, I'm Jennifer. Rosie, it feels new to me. Honestly, I didn't really feel like old energy. I could be wrong. But if it is like an old person, they're not coming in the same energy. But I have a feeling that it's new love, a new person, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting from that energy. It didn't feel like a repeat. It feels like a completely new energy. Okay. Sorry, Jennifer. So yeah, like your person, what they're missing is like the heart. There's still this like all this strategic energy using all, their mental power, using their persuasion. That is like this person is not getting it. So with the hangman, if I'm not mistaken, the hangman is a Pisces card. Pisces is water energy. So I don't know. I do get like this feeling that this person knows that whatever this energy that they're in or have been or how they've been moving is kind of making things worse. But to me, it's like, well, when you gonna shift out or doing the same shit? Like, okay, obviously you can see what you're doing is making you, as I'm reading your energy, Jennifer, making you, the other person, further confused. Because I feel like what this person's energy is doing is like it's leaving you in a limbo state, confused whether you should do something different, whether you should be more assertive or do I back up? It's like you have these different options, like you're trying to weigh the pros and the cons of how to move or what actions to take, how you're seeing things. You're not clear because it's like, how do I put this? This person is going to have to really make the effort with the Eight of Pentacles here. Otherwise, it's kind of like it's leaving you in this position of feeling like unfulfilled emotionally, doubting the connection, doubting yourself within the connection. Is there a connection? Am I tripping? Should I stay? Should I not? It's like it's weighing on you a little bit. I feel like mentally and emotionally it's weighing on you. And only if this person would just like, it's almost like this magician is utilizing all other elements except the motherfucking cups. It's like, okay, let me be more charming. Let me sweet talk. Let me think my way into this shit. What can I do? What can I say? Okay, more money. Let me make some more money, or let me present myself. Let me spend a little bit more. Let me make myself look a little more stable or whatever. But what they're lacking is the emotion. That's like, it's like you're using the swords, you're using the wands, you're using the pentacles. When you gonna use the cups? When you gonna utilize the cups? That's what I'm getting from this. It's frustrating because I feel like I read this energy every week almost for this person. Like, it seems like it's the same shit. Like, this person, I feel like there's some level of effort, but it's like when you gonna get it, like what you're doing is not working, son. Like, it's not working. You stuck. And as a result, it's making you like, you, the other party, Jennifer, like kind of in this limbo state. Like, what do I do? If this person would just be maybe more transparent with their emotion, it's like it's missing the emotion, it's missing the heart, it's missing the transparency, like the performing and the surface level shit. Like, it's keeping this situation in this cycle or this limbo. So this person could feel like, taking action and being assertive and making shit happen. But it's like, why are we still being met with stagnancy? Because there's no cup energy. There's no emotions here. So that, oh, you having a nightmare? Oh, um, Nova. Oh, mama, wake up. My dog is having nightmares. Something. She making some weird noises while she sleep. Yeah, but this effort, yeah, I do feel like this person has a level of dedication, but it's like it's missing. Like if the magician was to make a juju or some type of potion, it's like it's missing something. It's not as powerful. It's kind of like it's not as potent or not as strong because it's not utilizing all the elements that it should. It's like, oh, I can do without the cups. We don't need the cups. Let's just use the swords. Let's use my wand, my pinnacle. But it's like you're missing something here. Or it's like you can use sigil magic. You can use words of affirmation or whatever, sex magic, but your heart's got to be in it. Like your entire being has to be in sync. You can't just utilize one element or two or two. It has to be full power. So yeah, it's like that cup energy is what's missing. So the Lover's card is at the bottom. I don't doubt that there's a connection and that this person doesn't feel a connection. I feel like they do. Otherwise, they wouldn't be like utilizing all this energy. But it's like they're missing that. And things are not going to shift. They're not going to change until this person comes out of that pride or out of that ego. It's almost like this person is refusing what I feel like they know. Like this person knows that there's something that they're not doing and they're trying to work their way around it. Like, nah, I ain't gonna do that because that's gonna make me look stupid, or I ain't gonna put my heart on the line. Let me do this because it's safe. No, fuck that. Nothing's gonna change until you use that one element. It's not gonna shift. The heart has to be there. Otherwise, because you feel it, that's why your inner being is incontent because something's not lining up. Like their actions ain't lining up with their words, or their actions you could see it, but it's like something you don't feel it. It's because the heart is not it's not there. Like he's not putting it out there. It's not that he doesn't feel or he doesn't have it. It's just not giving it. It's a holding back. That hangman in reverse is like you can get yourself unstuck, but it's like because he realizes it. I don't stop it. I don't doubt for a second that he doesn't know. Like what's up? What with him? What is he withholding? Maybe he doesn't see it as like this is what's blocking the situation, but there's an energy of like, let me let this girl out. There's an energy of awareness, maybe not to the fullest extent, but there is a knowing. Like we always know when we're supposed to do something, we just don't do it. It's like, I knew I should have did that, or I knew I should have said that, or I knew I shouldn't have done that, or this person knows, but they're trying to do everything else that they know like has worked or what they think will work or what has worked in the past and trying to like do that same shit, or oh, if I just do a little bit more of this, or if I show a little bit. No, that's gonna it's not moving the situation, and that's what I'm getting from this. Long story short, it's not moving. All right. Nobody can force this mug but him. Like, and you know, it's up to you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Elsena. Yeah, these girl Nova is too much. She was just asleep, but she heard my daughter and my sister come in, and she was tripping. Miss Loud Girl. But Jennifer, that's your reading, sis. I hope that was insightful and helpful. Just, I know that was a lot, but I hope it was helpful. Gives you a little bit more clarity and a bit more of a perspective of what's up, hopefully. But yeah, have a safe weekend and move on to Elsena and Simone. If anybody else is interested in a read, the list is still open. Oh, they like, where they thought Nova was over there. Okay. So timestamp, let me I gotta figure this out again because I'm 79. Let's do 80 minutes into hours. 133. Okay. 02. Let's do it that way. Um. So your question is a general read in your love question. Is there any love or friendship coming at this time? I hear you, sis. We let Foxy back in. My dogs is either Nova or it's Foxy or it's Ollie, and they do too much. My dogs and my cats, they be doing too much, interrupting, and my people, my family, be interrupting. Don't let my mom be around because she really be like doing the most in the back. All right, so let's see. General guidance for Elsena. General guidance for Elsena. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the High Priestess. Wow. The Ace of Swords, Injustice. Like, dang. You got like all majors except for one. The Wheel, the Emperor, the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, and Justice. You got a major arcana card. I feel like something is going to shift in a direction. So either you're in a powerful position or you're going to be in a powerful position that is going to lead you into change, or like I should more so say like you're going to lead yourself into change by stepping into some type of level of authority over your life, over your position, or it's just like something's going to click for you. But it's not really like this miraculous supernatural click that just happens. It's just more so of you kind of owning what's already there within you. And I feel like it's going to lead to a breakthrough, a victory. And it might be one of those things that's like a tough situation, a double-edged sword situation, but it leads to your victory. Like it pushes you into that. It bursts this victory. Like I'm going to change the story, the narrative. Making things just and making things right. Like I'm not going to wait for no man, no woman, no circumstance to make that happen. It's like I have full control of that. Like I'm going to take it back. Fuck what you're going to do. I'm going to take it back. That's kind of the energy from this. It's very like in your face because like all of these characters look really powerful. Like this creature woman, I don't know, I guess she's like a what they would call what are those angels called? Not the cherubim. It starts a sephirim. I think that's what the sephiroms look like. I could be wrong. And then you have the emperor, the high priestess energy, the justice. It's like these are power players here. Like they're very much in your face. So it's like power moves with shifting something for yourself, shifting maybe yourself out of a tough situation or what you might find challenging or difficult, not waiting for justice to be served to you, but you not taking your power by force in the sense of like forcing things, but it's just like you choose your energy, you choose the way you respond, how you react to things, whether you free yourself or you don't. Like nothing or no one's coming to save you type of vibe. And it's like it pushes, like you're pushed to that. But it's not like, I don't know how to explain this. I hope I'm making sense. Let me know if this makes sense. You have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, by the way. So this could have something to do with your connections with people as well. But this is also a card of rejoicing. Um, and then the Ten of Wands. It's like you're very close. Like you could be at your wit's end of something, like, or you know how you get fed up with yourself, like, you know what, fuck it. Like I'm gonna be the change that I'm seeking. That's kind of the vibe. I don't know if it's that specifically, but it's like I'm tired of something, so I'm gonna be the one to shift it. I'm gonna be the one to change it. Okay. Yeah. I'll be the one to change it. And if this has anything to do with like other people or it's including other people, like this is just a layer of that or a connection to that, yeah. It could be like I'm not waiting for other people to be what I need. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. So that kind of leads me to your next question that you wanted to ask in regards to love and friendship. So let me pull your question back up because I forgot. Put all these back. Let me see. Ooh. Is there any love slash friendship coming at all? Don't say it like that. Like at all. Like it just, let's see. Spirit, what do you want Elsena to know in regards to friendship and love coming into her life? What do you want her to know? What do you want her to know, Spirit? What do you want her to know? What do you want her to know? Oof. That card, I don't know what it is. It's still flat, but it turned around in reverse, which is interesting. Oh, okay. Your cards is coming out, girl. They coming out. Okay. I don't know if I could take all these. Let's see. These King of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Star. Interesting. Queen of Pentacles. I feel you gotta. Okay, so some people either they gotta leave your life first, or spirit's waiting on you because you got the Judgment card that's in some of these cards right here. It's like yeah, and the Three of Cups came out again. You gotta remove them. So you could be double-minded about certain things or kind of indecisive of where to place certain people, what to do with your connections. So that could kind of be blocking love from coming into as well, because the company you keep is everything. And if it's also, friendship is your soul tribe, that's what you're seeking. There is like your choices affect, like, how I explain it. The people you have around you, got to think of it from a perspective, they affect me. So when I'm choosing who I have in my life and who I don't, I'm choosing for me. So like, let's say this is a dilemma. I don't know for sure, but I just feel led to use this example. Let's say your dilemma is, I feel bad if I stop talking to this person cold turkey, or I feel bad if I unfollow this person on social media even though we're not talking. Like, you're honoring yourself. Like, I'm gonna put it this way because this is a real life story. Like, I had a friend that I considered like a sister, but until it got to a point where I started to notice like that it wasn't as healthy, and I felt like I was not being appreciated and not being loved back in the same reciprocation. It was kind of like, this, funny catty energy. So I'm like, why am I still like I feel like I'm being fake by still connecting to her. And even though I know within myself, like, this is not what I should do, and spirit told me to let this go, I'm still kind of holding on in a way. Like, I feel inauthentic. Like, I feel like I am I'm betraying myself by doing this. So it wasn't easy to do, but I had to cut that person off and just honor myself and not worry about like, oh, what are everybody else gonna think? And like I had to fuck all of that. Like I had to be honest and true to myself. So I'll just use that as an example. Like if you have this dilemma, I feel like you have to remind yourself like you're honoring you at the end of the day. Holding loyalty to those that you shouldn't, it's like it's not worth it. So that could be what's kind of blocking as far as your soul tribe, friendships, and maybe even love, because certain friends you don't want your man around certain people, or their energy just isn't good. Like blessings can't come when you have certain things or certain people in your life. This King of Pentacles, I feel like, is your stable partner, because you have the Queen of Pentacles that came out in all of these other cards that wanted to come out. So this is your mate. So yeah, I feel like it's just a matter of making a decision. Maybe that's not easy to make. I don't feel like Spirit's rushing you though. It's not like Spirit's not forcing you to do anything or force your hand before you're ready or before you're clear within yourself. Go use Google or take them to Petco. Yeah, go to Petco. Have fun. Yeah. I feel like it's just a matter of you eliminating what's not for you and being true and honorable to yourself. Because I feel there's like a block, like some type of energies or people. Yeah, Judgment came out again. Yep. Knight of Pentacles came out again, and the Eight of Swords is out now. So yeah, I feel like this is something that Spirit is calling you to, like, but it's within your time. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that happens. When you sit in other people's messages, like you'll hear things too. Like, yeah. But yeah, don't, yeah. Continue to wean them out and cut them out, make room, make space, because that's really what it is. It's not that it's never going to happen and that love is not going to happen. It's like you just need to clear your space. And even if that means you got to be alone for a little bit, a little while, as long as you have your peace, that's really all that matters. Because as you know, whenever you release and you let go what doesn't serve you, things will be replaced multitude of replacement. Okay. Rosie, I got your other read. So I got you after Simone. But Elsena, sis, let me know if that made sense. I know you was in here watching and hanging out. You're watching your read. So yeah, that turtle question was wild. Like that's some troll shit. Like just stop. Like you can go to Google and look that shit up within 2.2 faster than me shuffling my cards, because y'all know it takes me forever to shuffle my cards. Like you could just Google that shit. Like literally. Or just go to Petco for the fun of it. Like just people are annoying. Anyway, Simone and then Rosie, I'll get back to your question. So we're at where we at? 94 minutes. Let's see. Oh shit. Mm-mm. Yeah, but I hope that helped you or just confirmed. I don't know. Let me know. So it would be 150. Let's see, 157 timestamp. 157. 40 seconds. Okay. All right. Simone. Let's get to your reading. Okay, so your question is this person's feelings and efforts to get you back, or is it genuine effort, basically? Okay. You're welcome, Elsena. You're welcome, sis. My pleasure, as always. Let's see. Is this person's efforts towards Simone, are they genuine? This person's feelings and efforts, are they genuine? Are they genuine? Good. Are they genuine? Okay, Eight of Swords. But it kind of fell out in reverse, so we're going to take it. Ooh, Nine of Cups. The King of Pentacles. That King of Pentacles card has just been coming out all freaking night. The Nine of Cups. So far, I feel like it is genuine. Let's see. And stop. Two of Cups. I feel like it's genuine. The reason why I say that is the King of Pentacles usually to me is someone that's like, they're earth, they're real practical. It is what it is with them. Like, they're very forthcoming, they're straightforward. This person could be more mature. The Nine of Cups also to me is like, this person wishes to actually really work on things. That Nine of Cups to me feels, because there's a, like, if you look at all these cards, there's obviously different types of cups. Like, this is a wine glass. The King of Cups even has a wine glass in his hand. These are like coffee cups or something, coffee, like Starbucks coffee cups or something in this couple's hands. And then he's creating a cup. So I feel like, yes, this is like a genuine attempt to bring this connection back together. It's like, it's a mutual desire here too with the Two of Cups. The Nine of Cups to me, like, yeah, this could be a card sometimes where a person can be more self-focused and, self-fulfilled. But I feel like within themselves, like, it's a genuine want and desire to bring things back together. And because it's kind of like he's using his bare hands to create this cup. It's effort. It's real effort. It's no laziness behind it. With the Page of Cups, it's like they could be more vulnerable with you, more open, or this person is kind of like, I know that I'm not the most mature emotionally, or the way that I kind of handle my emotions, how I express my emotions may not be the most mature or what I feel most comfortable in. But I do feel like with the King of Pentacles, there's a level of maturity that's coming from the willingness to to give or to share or to put more energy. So I will say, based off of this energy, it does feel genuine. Excuse me, it does feel genuine. The Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck is a woman. So you might have, this person may have felt like you were really, really pulling away. With the Emperor card, it's like an activation to really assert oneself, like be confident in themselves. So yeah, they could have had a little bit of a shift just based off of, there's a lot of older men in these cards, except for the Page of Cups, and the Two of Cups are like younger people, but all the other cups are more mature men. So there's a level of maturity as far as like the effort or just the will to do and make the effort. It's coming from a pure place. Although this person feels like, their emotions are pure, I still need a little bit of more confidence or just more comfortability in being more emotionally open or emotionally available. So yeah, or when it comes to love, navigating in love. So until, this person, if they show you like, okay, you still fucking up, I don't see, I can't predict like everything that this person is going to do, but I do get that it's genuine. Hey sis, I have one more person and then no one after that. So Rosie, I'm gonna get back to you. But Simone, yeah, that's what I'm getting. I hope that that resonates with you or gives you a little bit of peace of mind. But at the end of the day, only you truly know, like, if this person is trustworthy, you know. But I feel, just based off of the energy in the cards, it feels genuine. Okay. All right. So have a safe week, sis. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to back to Rosie. And honey, if you want to read, just you can go ahead and send it. Send it on. Okay. Let's do 101 minutes. Would be 1.68. 68. No, let's do 167.43. Okay. So Rosie, you had another question, which was, where do you stand with this person and why is it so hard for you to let it go? Okay. Let's see. All right, let's see. Divine Spirit. Divine Spirit, where does this person in question ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies? Only for the sake of what you allow me to know. Where is this person with Rosie? Okay. The Knight of Wands came out sideways. Like, it fell this way. On top of the Five of Cups. Interesting. Both sideways. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Ten of Wands. There's a lot of cards. The Hermit. Wow. The Hermit came out in that reading that we did for you. The Tower and the Queen of Cups. So, let's see. This person could be debating on whether, like, is it a good idea maybe to come back? So it's like, it's not a I shouldn't or I should. It's like, not, this person's not sure. Just the way that this card fell, and it fell on top of the Five of Cups in the same position, sideways, not reverse nor upright. So they don't really know how you feel. Like, are you over it? Are you done? Or do you still kind of like hold space? Why does this look like, and where South Mountain is, there's like this, I can't remember. I did a photo shoot there probably like a year or two ago. Okay, no problem, sis. But it's called the gouge or something, the scorpion gouge or something like that. Why does it look like that? And I don't know why that's standing out to me. I don't know what what that has to do with anything. But it's like they're wondering, is there still like an openness there, or are you closed off? Where your feelings lie? I feel like this person is kind of afraid to do what they want to do, which I feel like there's still this desire to come towards you. So I don't know where the communication is, or if there's none at all, or if there hasn't been. But there is, like, if it was up to this person, like if they didn't have any fears or limitations, I do feel like this person would come towards you. It's not. You just have to either do Cash App or my PayPal link. They should be in the description. If not, yeah, it should be in the description. Um, I forgot to update my happy hours on my website. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I didn't. Um, yeah, I do feel like this person wonders, is there still an opportunity to come in, or is it completely shut down? With the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, this could be a time where Divine Spirit is giving this person, it's kind of like a redemption period for them. Like, Spirit wants this person to work on themselves. There's a lot of energy that I feel like this person could be carrying a lot right now. This person could be going through what we call a dark night of the soul, or they might be going through a little bit of a depression. It's like there's something that Spirit is like, you have to deal with it. With the Ten of Wands, you have to deal with this. With the Hermit card, the Tower, like, yeah, Like this person is like either close to, I don't want to say like breaking down. What's the right word? It's like where they get to that level where they get tired of carrying whatever they've been carrying. Like it's something that has to kind of shake them up to deal with it, maybe. So I feel like this person, just based off of where they are right now, they would be surprised to know that you still have love for them or that you hold space for them, with the Queen of Cups ending the reading, because the Five of Cups technically is the first card out because it was hiding under the Knight of Wands. So technically this would be the first card. So, and the spread ends with the Queen of Cups. So like, I feel like this person would be shocked to know that you might still have, your heart still open to them, or you're still holding space, because there's a part of them that wants to see, but they're not sure. But I don't really, to be honest, like right now, if it is meant for this person to come back around, let spirit break. If it's meant for this person to come back around, I don't feel like it would be right now, because there's something that spirit is trying to get this person to pay attention to. This bird in the back, I don't know what kind of bird that is. It has like a black body, a white belly, and a red head. I wanted to say a vulture, but it doesn't look like a vulture. But there could be something significant with the vulture, like as a spirit animal, as far as where this person is on their journey. Yeah, they have to, it's like they have to restructure themselves. They have to realign themselves, their life. Like they have to restructure something. And whatever it is that they've been avoiding, that spirit has been telling them that they need to work on, they need to release, they need to shift. It's like, it's going to be something that shakes this up for them. So I don't know if spirit's going to go light and kind of just give them an epiphany, or is something going to have to kind of happen, like an event or something, to shake them up. But yeah, that's what I'm getting as far as like where this person is. Your other question, let's see. Why is it hard to let go? Why is it hard to let go? Why is it hard to let go, Spirit? Why is it hard? Ooh, shit. All these damn cards. Hold on. My back. My neck and my back. Okay. I'm not going to do the reverse Page of Cups. The Ace of Wands. The Three of Wands. Why is it so hard for Rosie to let this person in question go? The Nine of Wands. The Page of Swords. There is still an attachment here with the Ten of Wands. I gotta cover up I don't know, the devil, the Baphomet. I don't know what this thing is, but I gotta cover up their titties. There's people chained together, they're kissing, making out, and they got these red chains stuck to them. So there is like a bit of a soul tie energy here. Six of Cups, but it's like, it's not entirely like this. I don't feel like it's entirely like this bad thing or something that needs to be healed. There is a genuine connection. It's like whether it was built over time, whether it was something that was already established, like it was already a soul connect, a soul tribe vibe. I feel like the main reason why you can't let go, yes, it is because of a connection. There's like a feeling inside maybe that there's something more to the story, like it's not completely finished. Because I don't know, I'm trying to be careful what I say, because I don't want to build expectations around this. But what I feel like partially what it is something inside of you may feel that this person is going to resurface or come back around, or this story is not over. Something's not fully complete, like a vision or something that maybe you see or that you saw before, way before a breakup or whatever. It's like something is not completely fulfilled, like the story is not done. You may feel like this person is a work in progress, which I do feel like they are. Like I said, like spirit is not going to let up on this person, because there's something that they need to grow through something. They have to go through a shift. They have to go through a change. With the 9 of Wands, this boy is like he's working on something, and it looks like he's creating some type of pattern, or I don't know what that is. He's drawn like a what do you call it, geometric shape or something, but it doesn't look complete. Okay. Page of Swords, they're still a student. They're still learning something. The Page of Cups, there's still something that is not fully done. It's like there's still something that needs to be. I'm trying my best to explain this. It's almost like this person is still in school, like they haven't graduated yet. So it's like you don't want to completely just cut this person out of your life because you feel like there's still something that they have to go through. And in a way, I feel like they do. Because I got that in the other reading, but looking at the student in this 9 of Wands and these pages here, Page of Swords, Page of Cups, it's like you feel like they're not quite ready yet. The Ace of Wands. Let me clarify the Ace of Wands. The Two of Cups. Yeah, like there's something that is not quite done yet. There's still a spark. There's still an opportunity here. So I feel like some of this could be like maybe you feel intuitively that this isn't finished, that this person will resurface, and or it could be like you have a vision for something, or prior to you guys separating, there was always, oh shit. How did y'all didn't tell me my sound went out? Y'all tell me. Hold on. That microphone is such a pain in the ass. For Christmas, can somebody give me the mic? Let me see. How far did I get into the reading before anybody realized that the sound was gone? The sound. The sound. Happened like an event or something to shake them up. Let me see how far I got into the reading before the sound went off. There's still a genuine, like a feeling, what I feel like way before. Maybe it didn't go off too late. Maybe I caught it before the sound went completely out. I didn't get too far into the reading. Okay, good. So, yeah, I feel like the reason why you can't let this person go is because there's still this feeling that this is not finished, that there's still a chance or an opportunity. Maybe you feel like this person, they just got to get themselves together. They still have something to learn. And maybe we'll get back together, or this person will just come back around. That's the vibe that I get from this. Whether that's factual or not, I feel like that's the reason why you can't let go. And if it's anything deeper or spiritual beyond just what your impressions of what you feel, there is like a soul tie there, that some of it could be a little bit of an attachment that might need to be, healed. And then some of it is just based off of genuine connection. Let's see. Let me clarify this. Okay. 10 of Swords. Yeah, it could also be a blow, to you. It's something traumatic, like kind of like a feeling of betrayal, a feeling of like, I thought that this was okay. That's good, because the mic was blinking, so I'm glad I caught it before. Um, yeah, it's kind of like this feeling of like dreams, hopes deferred. I don't feel like there's anything that's keeping you stuck to this person. There's the only thing, like I said, that I could see why, you wouldn't be able to move on, that's more beyond you, that's deeper or spiritual, beyond you, your own emotions and your own thoughts, would be the fact that there is some sort of soul tie there and there was a genuine connection between the two of you. But I'm just picking up like there's a part of you that does feel that this isn't finished. You may have had a vision or something prior to all of this, prior to breaking up with this person or separating, that gave you maybe, an impression that something was to come to pass, something was to happen. And when you guys separated, it kind of shattered that, or it kind of felt like a betrayal. Like, well, wait a minute, spirit, I thought that this was supposed to happen. Or, it's almost like a prophecy, like a perceived prophecy, not saying that it is or it isn't, but let's just say it's a perceived prophecy or vision of something that was supposed to happen. And when it didn't, it was like, well, what the fuck? What was that then? So why did this happen? So you may be like, well, maybe this is just a part of the journey. Maybe this is just a part of the story, but it's not finished. It's not done. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Look, this is the best way that I can describe this. Oh gosh, I hope that was clear, because I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all know how it is sometimes with me. I gotta go through a whole spiel just to get to one simple point. Y'all know. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, the best way I can describe it, I hope it makes sense. Like, let me know, because it just took me all of that just to say that one thing. But I do get, like, there's a genuine reason why you can't let it go, because of, it's something that you feel, some sort of insight or vision of something that has not come to pass. It is not complete. So, that's partially why. And there's a genuine connection. There's a soul tie there as well. So, you're welcome. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. So, honey, I don't know if you're still getting a read, but yeah, that concludes, I mean, the list. Rosie was the last. But yeah, it's my pleasure, y'all. I was gone all day, like, from start to finish. Today's my day off. Like, I actually have a day off today. Yay! And tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. Yay! So I'm just trying to enjoy it. But I got to get up early in the morning tomorrow, too. Um, Let me see. I didn't. Let me check, because I don't see it unless it's pending. Sometimes that happens, but let me see.
My grandma calling me.
I don't. Why is she yelling about grandma calling her? Oh, Shar. Sorry. I see it, sis. I got it. I got it. It just came. Okay. For a love read and what blessings are coming in for you. Okay. Got you. I got you. Okay. All right. Let me see. What's the timestamp? We are at 119, 13, 119. Okay. 119, which is 198.3. That sounds like a radio station. 198.3 coming at you. I'm just like, shh. Let's see, 198.41. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the love department and then what blessings are coming in for you. All right. Shar's reading, Divine Spirit. Shar's reading. What does she need to know? As far as her love energy. Love energy. Oh. Okay, a card fell, but it fell face forward. Now there's several others. These are the only ones that popped up face forward. I'm going to put these back. And then this one that came out first. The Knight of Pentacles. Or King of Pentacles, sorry. King of Pentacles. Page of Swords. That King of Pentacles card driving me crazy. It's just been coming out all night. Ace of Swords. So is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands came out quite a bit. And now you have the Queen of Wands. So you're in a situation, I feel like both of you are kind of like coming from different perspectives with this. I don't feel like your passion, you're coming from a place of passion, but I don't feel like it's directed towards this person's energy that I'm picking up on. Their energy is like very practical about this, cool, calm, collected. So you both could kind of, your energies, I don't know, you didn't ask about a specific person, but a person came out. So it's like between the two of you, there's this something that's not being spoken. It's almost like a truth that's not being spoken. It could be this person's kind of avoiding expressing some sort of truth to you. They may not be entirely ready to express this. It could be like, I need to kind of explore something more. I need to kind of sit back and observe. I need to analyze the situation before I say anything type of vibe. So this person is coming from a practical space, but I also feel like they're not obsessing, they're not stressing, the situation. It's like they're looking at this from a very, how to explain it, like just laid back, not too attached to anything. And your energy, I feel like is a passionate energy, or you're in a place of self-focus, and you could be passionate about something when it comes to your own world right now. Not so much in regards to this person or any person, really. I feel it's about you right now. So you could have a little bit more of a joy in something else pertaining to yourself, or excitement when it comes to you, where you're at, where you're going, your development. But yeah, this person is like trying to sort through a truth, and maybe even to express it. With the Nine of Wands, though, it's touchy for them. It's like trying to figure out what to say, or what should be said, or what are they feeling. I do get like this person may be the type to sort through their thoughts or their emotions through journaling. Or there's someone that's very analytical, like they look at every point, or they sit with themselves and they dissect, they discern different, like, okay, I feel this, why do I feel that? Because of this. Well, okay, should I say anything? If I do say something, it would be because of this. And if I don't, I just don't feel like it's time. Like, this person is in that energy right now. I don't know what this has to do with anything as far as like this person wanted to express something to you. Like, why? Like, what's so significant about that? The Emperor. Because whatever this is that they're speaking about, it would mean that they're honoring themselves. That they're more so coming from a self, an I, like a self-identification. Like, it's not so much about the connection or about you, but it's like, I have to express myself for me, which I feel like is healthy in a sense. Like, unless this person feels like they owe it to you. And it's funny because The boy in this card, he's journaling, he's writing, or he's drawing this geometric shape, and this woman is drawing like a lizard or a chameleon. So you're both kind of like maybe in a creative energy too. When it comes to this connection, I definitely feel like this person is, excuse me, my stomach growling, is coming from a deeply like analytical, like dissecting type of energy. But whatever it is that this person like wants to, break some type of, I don't think it's really, it may not be confusion. Maybe it is confusion here between the two of you, but it's more so like expressing their truth, but they're doing it for them. If they are to do it, it would be solely for them. Not from like a place of like they don't care about what you feel, where you stand, but it's more so from a standpoint of this is just what I need to do for myself type of truth or clarity that they're seeking. Like they're not going to move beyond what they feel like they're ready. And it could be a little bit of a challenge for this person to do this because there could have been attempts in the past surrounding truth, or my stomach is growling. I gotta eat, y'all. I'm sorry. But that's what I'm getting as far as your love. I don't know what this has to do with your love energy. You let me know, sis. But that's what wanted to come out. I don't know. Only you know. You could tell me if that made sense, if that was relevant, why it would come out. Um, but yeah, let's see. What blessings are coming in for you? Holy Spirit, what blessings are coming in for Shar? What blessing? Ooh, okay. Seven of Cups. What blessings? Ugh. I try not to shuffle so crazy. Ace of Wands. Everybody want to call me when I'm doing something. All right. Ace of Wands. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands. Let me make sure the sound is on because I'm going to be mad. Okay. Yeah. It blocked out the sound when that call came through. Okay. But we're good. Sounds back. Okay. Um, what blessings are coming in for you? I feel like you're going to have different opportunities presented to you, different choices. So if you feel limited in some area of your life, it's not going to be that way for long. And I do feel like you're going to have help, like people that are going to help you in some kind of way, whatever way you may need. This could be, in grand ways. This could be like little small kind gestures, but it's like divine times. It's, yeah, it's like divinely at the right space, the right time when you need it. Like, let's say a grand help would be somebody getting you a job. Maybe like a small kind gesture would be like if you're short on change and you're in the front of the line at a gas station, somebody hands you $1. It could be anything, but I'm seeing help. Let me clarify the Seven of Wands, or Seven of Pentacles, sorry. Seven of Pentacles energy. The King of Wands. Judgment. This is a possibility. I don't know how this would tie in as a blessing, but I don't feel like you're going to wait. It's kind of like waiting on something or waiting on someone. It's like by you making that decision, it could be someone else comes along or something else comes along. Like instead of like waiting and waiting for something, or feel like you're stuck in limbo while someone is like not moving, or a situation is kind of stagnant. It doesn't have to be a love situation. It could be anything. It's like once you maybe play with the idea or entertain that there's another opportunity, or there's something else or someone else or something better, I feel like there will be an opportunity that presents itself or someone else, but you would have to make a choice and decision if that's really what you want. Because I do get a little bit of with the Seven of Cups, like choose wisely type of vibe with things that present itself to you at this time. Um, this Wheel of Fortune next to the Ten of Wands feels like a shift out of a heavy energy or something that you feel like has been weighing you down. Overworked energy as well, like where you've been overextending yourself or you feel like you've been carrying the weight of something that you shouldn't by yourself. So let's say, because I'm kind of getting love too a little bit from this as well. Let's say, for instance, where you feel like you've been waiting for something to happen or come along, or you feel like you've been putting in the effort and you're waiting for the other person to catch up or do something or make a change, make moves, something, and they're not. It's like that's an unnecessary burden for me to be carrying, worried about something or someone else when I know that I'm doing what I can. So it's like I'm going to drop the weight. I'm letting it go. I'm releasing it. And it can also tie back into this King of Wands and Judgment card energy where that help or that what you need, what you deserve, what you desire comes forward. But it's like, is this really truly what you want? Choose wisely. Because there's something that's going to shift for the better for you with making the right, like the right choices, right decisions. I try to say that word, say those two words together. With making the right choices or decisions for you, it is going to shift. It's going to shift the vibe. It's going to shift something in your life as a whole, maybe in a big way or this like specific area, whatever this pertains to. But yeah, the blessing is like not just within the opportunities or the options, but with choosing the right options or decisions for you. Like that's where the blessing comes in. Because it's like there's things here, like it is. There's some type of gift, some type of blessings, there's help. But it's just up to you to discern like, yeah, this is for me or it's not for me. Yeah. And this could be with the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card, like spirit really speaking to you about the time is of the essence, like choose wisely. Yeah. It could feel testy. I did feel this energy. This kind of sounds like, was it Breyonna's reading? I think it was Breyonna's. It sounds kind of similar, but not completely. Whereas, like I was explaining, like the testy energy doesn't have to be like a cruelty thing, like Saw or some shit. Like, I'm going to test and see if you do this and if you do that. Like, it's not that type of energy. It's like whenever we're taking a test, it's really just to see if we understood our lessons or not. And if we pass the test, that means we understood the test. If we don't, that means we got to take it again, type of thing. So yeah, but this, something about this feels final, like an end. It feels like something that you are to complete and then move forward beyond this. Is it coming any hints or when? I'm not getting like time is of the essence, meaning like I feel it's really like the energy sensitive to now as far as when this shift happens, it's dependent upon you, like as far as the decisions and the choices and the moves that you make at this time. That's what pertains to the shift, because it's like they're calling you to change, they're calling for you to be open to a shift, but there's also a part where you participate in this as far as your decisions, your choices, what's presented to you, what you do with them. I hope that makes sense. Whatever's being presented to you, or when certain things are presented to you, how are you going to handle it? I hope that makes sense. So there's not like a time like, oh, this is going to happen in April, or it's like, no, it's time sensitive in a, how do I explain it? Like in the spirit realm, like this is a, let's say this is a semester, right? You have a semester, and within that semester there's a window of time. Like semester first semester starts here and it ends here. So within that time, you got to learn lessons. You got to be put to the test in the end, right? So what you do with what's in front of you is what leads to your shift. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. The best way that I can put it down, that's what I'm getting. So let's just say you're in like a certain semester right now. Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. That was the reads. I think I'm going to call it a night. So the list is technically closed. So, yeah, Shar, that was your reading, sis. You're welcome. My pleasure as always, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I got to go eat. I have to. My stomach's over here growling, turning flips and whatnot because I haven't ate all day. But I appreciate you guys as always. I'm going to put the timestamps up shortly. Thank you guys so much. And I will catch you guys in the next read or whenever we go live again, whatever. But yeah, take care of you guys yourself. I'll see you guys back soon. All right. Night. Night, Zena. You're welcome, sis.